we just want to start off by just initially thanking all three of you, whether you volunteered or you were voluntold. But we are so glad that you're here and you're joining us. This is exciting, and I'm hoping that we have so much fun, because when you're having fun, you feel good, and if you feel good, you're happier in your marriage. So let's do our best to enjoy one another. There couldn't be a better time to celebrate Black love, but during Black History Month, during the month of February, when we are celebrating Valentine's Day. We'll tell you a little bit about how we're going to play the game. Mm-hmm. And so you have your papers and you have your markers in front of you. What we're going to do is we're going to do the wives first. You're going to answer your responses by just writing it on the paper. You don't have to speak it out loud, and then turn it over. And each of you are going to answer 5 questions, and then we're going to bring the husbands back and we're going to go over your answers.
And so wherever you go, husbands, you can't hear.
Well, they shouldn't be speaking then if they're going to write the answer.
They're going to write it. There's no need to say your answer out loud.
Okay. Yeah, but it gives you time to think about it. We don't want you to think about it.
No, I won't.
All right. And so we would like to take a moment and let each of you introduce yourselves. And so wives, you can introduce your husbands. Husbands, you can introduce your wives. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Good evening, everyone. I'm here to introduce my lovely bride, my friend, my ride or die, my co-winner of this game tonight. We've been married. This June 19th will be 30 years of bliss, of total bliss. Okay. And my hair has nothing to do with it, or the
all right.
So what do you want us to know about your wife?
My wife, well, you guys are gonna figure out a whole lot of that in a few minutes, but my wife is my ride or die, really. We've been through so much, and had I not had her at my side, I wouldn't be here talking to you today.
Amen. All right, Miss Sherry.
Can you introduce us your husband, please?
This is my husband, Derek Allen. He's my best.
Derek Allen.
I cut you off. This is my best friend. He's a wonderful husband. We have a lot of fun. We disagree on a lot of stuff, but we have a lot of fun and we enjoy each other. When I go left, he tried to bring me back to the center. So I've been there for quite a while. Like he said, we have had our ups and downs, but through it all, here we stand 29 years and going strong.
Well, I forgot to mention though, I've known Sherry since she was 7 years old.
Wow. All right.
Oh yeah, we was neighborhood kids running around here. He didn't like me at first. He didn't like me at first.
It took a little time.
Huh? I was the little girl with the pigtails.
All right.
Now, as I grew up, I was like, oh. I didn't want to.
Amen.
All right, let's hear from the whites.
I forgot this is a podcast.
Okay, I'll introduce first. My husband, Reverend Chris White, and I know I get on his nerves a lot. But I love him to death. We've been married, it'll be 22 years in June.
Wow.
A long time. And so we are the proud parents of Lania and Evans White. One is a sophomore at Howard University. The other one is a freshman at the University of Virginia.
First year student.
Or as they say, first year student. And so one is in the music program, the other is doing track. So I like to say, just like the Allens, I think we have a lot of fun. I like to make the marriage fun, but my definition of fun might be a little different from Chris, because it might be a more like I'm too extra or animated. Because when Chris and I got together, he was the quiet, reserved one. And so I try to do a lot of pulling him out of that, because I want him to be loud and animated like me.
All right.
All right. So yes, I am Chris White. And This is what my hair looked like at our marriage, at our wedding almost 22 years ago. So the only thing that's changed is a little bit more gray.
Okay.
All right.
But
What do you want us to know about your wife?
this, I will say it like this. This is Pam and I am Martin. That's how we got started. We got started always button heads in Sunday school and in young adult ministry. But definitely about LaTanya, she does speak her mind. And I will say I'm more intellectual, she's more emotional. So she really lets her emotions come through, and I'm more like, well, let's think about it first. Let's all right, let's not fly off the handle. So, but it works out. It's worked for almost 22 years now.
All right. All right. We say the best. Well, we want to say the best for last, Trustee Betts and Dr.
Yeah, I'll start off. I'm Trustee Walter Betts, and to my right is my lovely wife, the Reverend Dr. Vonda Betts. This December 17th will be our 40th year of marriage. So
We're the patriots.
Okay. We got a lot more experience in here, but I'm not sure how much that's going to help us in this game. But we'll see.
Yeah, well, it's going to be hands down now. 40 years.
I credit Vonda for pulling me back into the church and allowing me to be saved, and she's been with me, and I've been with her ever since. I've been retired now for about a year and a half, and Vonda's just been retired for about 30 days. I tell you, in that 30 days, even though we were here in the house together during the pandemic, because both of our businesses and organizations has working from home, but it seems to be a little bit different right now, and I don't know if I want her to go back to work or not. I mean, it's
that's all right. That's all right.
Trying to work through that.
All right.
All right. This is my handsome husband, Trustee Walter Betts. He does have hair, so he does have an advantage on the other two gentlemen. We have been, like he said, this year will be our 40th.
Hasn't always been this color though.
I told him I love his gray. It's very distinguished looking. And I'm gonna tell you, if I had to do this all over again, given the 39 years we've come through, would I marry this man all over again? Knowing what I know and knowing what we've been through, the answer would be yes, yes indeed. We have come a long way. Just to give you a little story, real quick story. Walter, I call him Roscoe. So for those, but I slip up and said Roscoe, we know who I'm talking about. His uncle, knowing him longer than I did when we first got married, told Roscoe, you'll only be married 6 months. And so I just said the devil is a liar. Here we are. How many 6 months has it been?
Yeah.
78, 6 months.
So we've been married 78, 6 months. And
there
so,
you go.
Yeah, so it has lasted. It can last. You just have that, as Mickey Mouse would say, you just have to have that stick-to-itiveness to be able to come through thick and thin. So we are the best.
All right.
All right, thank you.
All righty.
So we're going to go around and we're going to have your wife to reveal her answers. And it will be her opportunity to explain her answer and why she said what she said after you give your answer to the question. Starting with you, Brother Betts. For many couples, every day brings a new adventure. If your husband could be, you, Brother Betts, could be a superhero, which one would you want to be? We asked your wife this question.
What do you think that she said?
Oh, without a doubt, Batman.
Batman? All right.
All right, Vonda, reveal your answer. Batman.
Oh,
Okay.
Your last name gave it away.
Wait,
It's because of your last name.
yeah, every Halloween, he kind of puts on his Batman outfit, and then he's afraid of heights. And so I knew it couldn't be anybody that flies.
Oh, you're scared of heights? All right. Okay, very good. And
Would you like me to repeat the question, Brother Allen?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, I know the question.
So,
I'm trying to.
all right. So what superhero would you want to be?
I know what I want to be. I don't know what you're saying.
What do you think your wife said?
Superman.
Superman.
Okay, show your answer.
Listen up.
Well, let me tell you what I wanted to say. And I know she wouldn't get it.
All right, well, what did you say, Black Panther? Okay.
Black Panther. Oh,
so tell me why did you say Superman?
Because
that's what he thought she would say.
Prepares me to be the one. I consider myself being the one. And when we talk about superheroes, I don't know why I almost said Black Panther, but anyway, I guess she appears me to be.
Let me tell you why I said Superman, because he had a superpower, so he's always, he's that superhero with the kids, with us. So I think he's our superhero man. He keeps
everything.
Amen.
Amen.
There you go.
All right.
All righty.
Brother White,
Yeah.
Reverend White, are we going to get a 3 for 3 on this answer? What is your answer?
I don't know. I'm narrowing it down to 3 superheroes.
Wow. Okay.
We only need so if by my calculations, I have a 33 1/3% chance of getting it right. Don't roll your eyes at me, Tish.
That's that mathematician coming out.
He is who he is, right?
I'm going to go with Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
Tanya, what did you say?
You know what? So, can y'all see? Hold on.
Here it comes. It's coming.
There it goes.
Superman.
But you know what? I thought of the Incredible Hulk. Was Superman one of the 3? Yeah, I thought of the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
So, Chris, why the Incredible Hulk?
Because he worked out.
Because I'm all into weightlifting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
She thought about it. She knows you.
I did.
Okay.
Good round. You guys are getting on the next question.
Yeah.
So the question that was asked of the wives is, our homes are often considered to be our sanctuary, but some homes, there are unnecessary stuff in them. If your wife could go into your closet and remove one item for good, what would it be?
And Pastor Johnson, is that what you said?
I already know.
It's what your wife would say if we asked her that question.
Don't laugh.
Okay.
And let me tell you what. Do you all remember the movie, Tyler Perry's movie?
No, you got to give us the answer first.
It's my cane.
It's your what?
My canes. I have a couple.
You said cane? No.
I said it's cane.
Let me tell you why.
Hey, we need an explanation on this.
Let me tell you why.
Is that
you all watched the movie Diary of a Mad Black Woman?
Yeah.
You remember when her husband walked up with the cane when he was giving himself to Christ? Well, she said that was me when I had knee surgery when I joined the church.
Oh.
And every time that comes up, she'll go and grab it. Just to tell me, when are you gonna get rid of this thing? But it's always, every time we watch that movie, she'll sit there and I'm waiting for her to laugh at me because that one frame, I have about 3 canes and I don't even use the cane.
Has a lot of them.
But I need it time, and every now and then I grab it.
So you got one missing, and you know why.
Mm-hmm. So that's 2 correct
We
answers.
talk about that all the time.
That's all right. So we didn't know if this was prior to your conversion story, you know.
No, we got some stories, but that's one. When every time we watch that movie, I mean, everybody sits for that one piece, and
All
everybody
right.
just die laughing when he walks
All
up.
right, good job.
All right.
So we're gonna go to the whites,
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
give you guys a chance
Yes,
to
sir.
answer this question. So Chris, what one item will Latanya remove from your closet?
Man, what one? I don't have. Definitely don't have anything with cowboys on it, so that wouldn't be it.
There we go.
All right, okay. So let me think about
Mm-mm.
what's in my closet. I don't know. I'm going to say a pink necktie. It's like I don't have anything that she's like, oh, Chris, get rid of that.
What did you say?
Nothing.
And you know what?
Nothing.
You were
know, like,
struggling.
You're almost there.
You
Yeah.
almost got it because you couldn't think of anything. Yeah. So Chris, does Chris keep a neat closet, Latanya?
I mean, he has like everything he has in there is stuff that he needs, and it doesn't bother, the closet. So yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
All right.
He almost said nothing because he couldn't think of anything.
Okay.
Okay. So Brother Bats, what's leaving your closet if your wife could get rid of it?
Well, the first thing that came to my mind actually is I own a lot of like baseball caps. I have tons of them, although I've got maybe only about 4 or 5 that I wear on a regular basis. BMW, Top Golf that we won when we won the championship at Top Golf. So I'm going to say she wanted to get rid of some of my baseball caps out of my closet.
Okay.
That's a good answer.
Is it a good answer? Is that what you said?
Right.
That's what you said.
That's not a good answer.
Because Pastor Johnson added this extra stuff and got me thinking. I said his torn underwear.
In the closet.
You've already made me get rid of all those.
Because girl, I could hear bring me something. Said, should I keep this? And I taking that thread up, and I said no, because it's already torn.
So he broke those in. So
Exactly. My goodness.
Sorry.
Oh, man.
You had a good answer there.
That's good. That's good.
that's all right.
That was a good one.
Yes, sir. You just what I'll do is turn them into dust rags.
I shine my shoes with mine.
Yeah, Lord. Mm-mm.
All right. So we're going to talk about habits now. We're going to go to you. So a habit is a regular practice that's hard to give up. It's often better to learn to accept your spouse's habit than to try to change it. What do you think Tanya said was your worst habit?
Let me see. I don't have any bad habits. Do I?
That's great.
I don't. I get. Well, I don't know if I can pinpoint. All right. I got it. This is another toss-up. I want to say, I guess arrogance, or I don't know. She says I'm mean sometimes, but I don't know. I think would be that just arrogant or high-minded or thinking I'm better.
Okay.
It's on the line.
Is it close?
I may have to turn off our virtual because I know it's hard to
We can't
see.
see
Hold on.
anything.
Read it to us. Read it to us.
Being a perfectionist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's in the category. Would you
And
guys-
well, I said think I'm better than other people, so you know.
Being
Yeah.
perfectionistic.
Yes.
Yeah, that can.
That's two different things, but okay.
I think we can give them that one.
Okay. All right.
Great job, Chris. That was good.
All right.
That's an easy one.
All right. So let's see. What do you think?
Okay. So
Let's say was your worst habit.
So let's continue in the personal mode here. Apparently, I snore from time to time.
Oh, really?
I'm
All right.
gonna say snoring.
Okay, what you write down, Von?
We can't, I mean, we airing this everywhere.
Yeah, it's gonna be all over the world.
What do you got to say now?
Oh, God.
That's why we gave you the rules up front.
Correspondent gonna
I'm afraid what she's gonna say.
so hard. I love it. I love it.
No, listen. We
We
have
want
a
to
lot
laugh too. You have to
of
give us your.
this house. And so
No. Give us the answer first, Bond. Then we get the explanation.
they're just using the main level bathroom all the time. And the reason we have 6 bathrooms in the house. And I always say, well, help me use the other bathroom sometime. And whenever he just goes to this one all the time. I said, go upstairs or go downstairs. And he just tell me, oh, you stop worrying me in.
No, so what we got?
Using the first level bathroom all the time.
All the time.
But let me further explain. So our office, which is where we are, is adjacent to this particular bathroom she's talking about. And so I spend a lot of time on the main level. And so you go to the bathroom, why walk upstairs or walk downstairs? I mean, there's 4 bathrooms upstairs, but why walk up there when there's one right here?
Right.
And when I come out, it's oh yeah, shut the whole level down. I got to leave the office.
Well, that's a good answer. Good answer.
Oh, Lord.
Very good.
I mean, no. It's just, you know, I always say just because I'm the only one that goes all over the house.
They got it.
Yeah, but that's good. Good answer, sir. I'm with you. Mine's is eating chips. So.
Yeah. Crunches.
So,
Okay.
all right, Derek.
I'm almost like Chris, because everybody think I know it all, and many times I do. But I don't think that's a bad habit, right? So when we talk about bad habits,
But what do you think your wife said?
Yeah.
I mean, this means something that I can't control or something I can control.
Now, what
it's
is
a pattern of behavior that you have and you can't give up?
That I can't give up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost like Chris. I'm brilliant too. I'm brilliant.
Is that your answer?
Yeah, that's my answer.
Okay.
Sherry's face.
They complain about that all the time.
She just looked at you like.
Okay, Miss Sherry.
So bad habit.
That's the
We
one
just
y'all
went over
complain
this.
about.
You know, we went over this before. What was it? Up to his knuckles, cracking his
Cracking your
fingers.
knuckles.
I hate it.
Uh-oh.
I hate it.
All of my bones crack.
Oh, I hate it. We
Not just my knuckles.
look,
Everything cracks.
we was watching a movie. And I
what's-
pop, pop.
Everything cracks. My knees crack. My ankles crack.
I hate it.
What's our score look like right now?
Cracking my knuckles.
That's
We got 2 for the Allens, 1 for the Bats, 1 for the Whites.
Oh,
Okay.
we timed so far. Okay.
Very good.
All right.
Even happily married people have the occasional celebrity crush or an affinity for someone. What famous person would your wife say that you would like to meet? Starting with The bats?
Mhm.
Yeah, the bats.
That I would like to
What
meet.
famous person would your wife say you would like to meet?
Well, there are a lot of persons who I would put in that category, but famous person who I would like to meet.
Mhm.
Well, since I watch First Take every morning with Stephen A. Smith, and I just finished reading his book, I'm going to say Stephen A. Smith from First Take.
Okay.
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 Fonda?
Well,
He loves James Bond. That's why, anybody who plays James Bond.
Which one?
yeah, I was gonna say you got.
No, you're right again.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all
You're
right.
right. You're right.
Do you like
Yeah.
James Bond, Brother Bats?
Yeah, I do. I'm a James Bond fan through and
Which
through.
one? Which one's your favorite?
Wow.
Yeah, I think I like the first guy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can identify. a favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Skyfall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I couldn't think of the people who played James Bond. I know we had a lot. I just thought, James Bond, but you're right.
Yeah.
Well, that's close enough, man.
Okay.
Stephen A. I like Stephen A. though. Until you start talking about the Cowboys. So.
Oh, he hates the Cowboys. He hates Cowboy fans.
All right.
Okay.
Alan's next.
Yep, Alan's.
Alan, you are next. What famous person would you like to meet, brother? Alan?
Meet or see?
Meet. Sherry is cracking up.
Meet or see? We go to a lot of concerts, when we were going to concerts. Meet or see?
Meet.
Meet.
Tyler Perry? I don't know. What?
I didn't know that one either, but I just said Gladys.
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 He's old school.
Yeah, that's all
I didn't know
right.
what to say. I was
Gladys
going to say
Knight.
Samuel Jackson, but
Mm-mm.
anyway, I don't know.
Yeah, she was in y'all neighborhood recently.
I know we missed the show. That's what I don't even know why. That's what I was thinking when you said meet or see.
Yeah, meet is a little more,
Yeah, that's more intimate.
Yeah. All right. So let's see, Chris. What do you think your wife said?
This one should be a slam dunk for us.
Yeah.
And even though we have met her a few times going to her concerts, I don't talk about anybody more than I talk about Shantae Moore.
Yeah.
We all know that, Chris.
Shantae Moore. Is that what you said? Shantae Moore.
Dante?
All right. Well, you got that one.
There's no.
Shantae Moore. Gladys.
Yeah.
All right, great.
See,
Oh, there we go.
We can see it.
Okay, I gotta sit back. There we go.
Okay, cool.
He likes what he likes, I guess.
Yes, she knows it. All right,
We
last
knew
question.
it would, well, she's met her favorites all the time, so I know that
Yeah.
he wouldn't have any problem.
You had to ask a different
asking
question.
that question. Yeah. All right. We're gonna start with the Allens this time.
Oh, Lord.
I have a question for you to answer. Now, couples sometimes have different opinions about managing money and navigating spending habits. What did your wife say you would do if you were given $1,000? What's the first thing you would buy? You were given $1,000. What's the first thing you would buy?
I got a Corvette, and that stuff's expensive, and it's only when I have extra. That's not it. Only when I'm gonna say something about Corvette.
Just answer.
Yeah. Something for his Corvette.
Something.
Read it. Something for his vet.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I have the budget for that kind of stuff.
We understand.
I have the budget for that.
But she was right.
There you go. There you go.
Very good.
There you go.
I got a budget for that. Yeah.
All right. So let's go with the bets.
Is that all the questions?
Well,
Well, we.
this should be a slam dunk, but we'll see. Some golf.
What you do with
clubs, maybe a set of golf clubs.
Something for your golf. Okay.
Okay.
Golf clubs.
Slam dunk, golf club.
All right. Okay.
All right, Chris. Bring us home.
If we can go 3 for 3 here. This is another one toss up of a couple different things, but I'm just going to go with some type of exercise or weightlifting equipment.
Okay.
Well,
I had it. Okay, here we go.
For gym equipment, you got it.
That was an easy one.
All right. Okay.
The Allens have 3, the Whites have 3, and the Bats have 2.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Let's get this out the way.
Brother Allen gave his hug as soon as she entered the room, just so he can get it before she starts answering the questions. All right, you ready, Brother Bats?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Brother Bats, first question. So, Vonda, we asked your husband, there are a number of talk shows these days hosted by Black women, Sherry Shepherd, Tamron Hall, and Jennifer Hudson. We asked him, if your wife had her own talk show, what would it be about?
I would have to say probably something around financial literacy.
Okay.
I'm trying to write a book on financial literacy. And so, and I've done several presentations on that. And so I would have to say financial literacy.
Blow me down.
Oh!
There you go.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, out of the box. There you go.
Okay, Alex. Do you need me to repeat the question?
You're back in the game.
There you go. Yes, sir.
Sherry, your husband wanted to let you know that he thinks that if you had your own talk show, it would be about
knowing my husband and what I like to watch.
it's your show though. It's your show.
Maybe like oh God, some kind of drama, like some kind of baby mama drama or some crazy stuff. I don't know. I like stuff like that. I mean, it's me so crazy. That's just me.
I can't stand it. First of all,
Baby mama.
I can't stand it. And I'm retired now, and I sit home, and that's all that I see. I'm like, God, you watch that all day.
but you got it right, dude. You got it right.
Oh my God, he know me better than I know myself.
Okay, a Jerry Springer theme.
Yes, I can't stand it.
Let's see how the whites do on this answer.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, Dad.
Okay, ask Latanya.
Latanya, we want to hear what is the talk show going to be about?
I don't have any idea what Chris may have answered. I'm thinking something ideally like with self-care, doing hair, doing makeup, the clothes I wear, like something with beauty and tips and things like that.
Okay, what did you write, Chris?
Bring it back.
We can't see it.
Hold it to your chest. Let's see. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Y'all better, y'all know
Wow.
I got mine right. You
I
got
know. I know you better
Ladies,
than you know
see,
me.
see,
No.
see the men seem to know the ladies a little bit better, huh?
Okay.
Okay.
Got
So
4 more to go.
That's interesting.
Oh, boy.
it gets better. So we're gonna start with you. Who's next? Who did I do? Oh, it's Kristen and Natanya's turn to go first.
Mhm.
All right, so there's 3 answers to this question. It is believed that women are more materialistic than men. So knowing what you know about your wife, if she was going to be stuck on a deserted island, what 3 things is she bringing?
Wow. What 3 things will I bring?
What do you think Chris said?
I'm sure he said makeup.
You get a point for each correct answer.
Okay. Something for my hair. And the third thing, what would the third thing be? I'm gonna just say jewelry.
Okay. Jewelry, something for your hair, and makeup. Chris, what do you got?
I got
Makeup,
makeup.
Oh,
purses, and shoes.
All right.
Yeah.
so I got
Okay.
one.
Now that was a 3-point one.
That's 3, and she got 1.
What was the third thing on your list, Chris?
She
What
gets
was
1
the
point.
third thing?
Shoes.
Everything.
Yeah. On a
Yeah.
deserted island. Yeah.
She got
All right. So Tish, she got 1 point off of that.
She got it. Okay. Brother Bats. Let's see what Vonda, if she's gonna
On a
match you.
deserted island, okay, probably, it's me to answer, right?
3 things.
Cell phone, probably cell phone
Uh-huh.
on a deserted island. Some food.
Okay.
And what's the third thing? Cell phone, food, and cell phone, probably some food. We got to survive. Water? No, is that part of food though? Water's part of food.
What'd you say?
Well, I said water, but that's part of food. I don't know.
I'll take the water answer because you need food and water. Yeah.
Okay, cell phone, food, and water.
Okay.
Messing me up, man.
Okay, Brother Bat.
Yeah.
Okay, so I said a hair dryer, a toothbrush,
Watermelon.
and watermelon.
Watermelon is food.
So that's
That's
food.
food.
Get
That's
one for
food.
Yeah, 1 point.
You clarify the watermelon, please.
We gonna die.
Can we ask why watermelon?
Yeah. Well, why?
Because she eats it every day.
Oh,
And whenever I go to the store, bring back a watermelon.
Year round.
I
Wow.
eat it year round.
Think she
Wow.
had some today.
All right. Okay. Well, I hope they have cell phone service on the deserted island.
Yeah, me too.
Right. I didn't think about that.
And there's cell phone power.
I don't think I heard deserted island.
All right, let's hear what you have to say, Brother Allen, about your wife's choices. 3 items you would choose.
What did you choose?
Miss Sherry.
My purse, hair supplies for my hair. I don't know. Cell phone? I don't know.
All right. Okay, so you got cell phone, hair supply, and what was in the purse? That's
In the purse, right?
All right, Derek, what'd you?
No, nobody said anything about food. Well, we gonna die.
That's a purse.
Oh, I got two.
So she
I
got
got
two.
two.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got
I hope we got some electricity to charge the
Right.
That's
No,
all
no,
I'm saying.
I didn't think nothing
Look, I was
about
going
that.
about Miss Bates.
all right.
Very good.
That's pretty good,
But I
Derek.
did have to have my purse.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta have your purse on the deserted island.
I told him we're gonna
I
die.
love my purse.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
She got it.
Right.
All right, let's see question number 4.
That's pretty
My
good.
cheeks hurt.
Okay.
Okay. So we asked your husbands that marital relationships naturally change over time. What do you think is your wife's favorite thing about being married today? Chris, you're gonna be first.
Okay.
Repeat the
Uh-huh.
question.
So marital relationships naturally change over time. What do you think is your wife's favorite thing about being married today?
Who's that?
Favorite thing,
Who's that?
just Chris. He's the favorite thing. I mean, yeah, I can't think of anything. Just being married to him. That's all like him, Chris.
Okay. All right. So Chris, what did you say, sir?
I said, I thought about, in my area, it said just me being me. Said, can you read? It says having their kids.
Kids, father. And so that is the answer. Yeah.
You okay with that match, Latanya?
What's that?
You-
No, I
you-
think it's a great answer. I mean, I don't know if you're counting it, but no.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yeah.
Don't count him that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Wow.
No. She said Chris, and he is the father of her children. So
Right.
Oh, okay, that's stringing it down the line. Gee whiz.
But we read between the lines, it's like
Okay.
she said him.
Okay. All right.
All right. So that's all right.
Repeat the question again.
But it says marital relationships naturally change over time. But what do you think is your wife's favorite thing about being married today?
I think just spending time with him. Being with him, spending time with him. Yeah, just being with him, spending time with him and doing different things. When we do things together, I mean, we're spending time together. And like, even when we get through with this today, we're gonna go out to dinner, and stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay, spending time together. What did you say, brother?
I think nothing.
Companionship. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah. They coming back strong too.
What we got here, Yalin? What's your favorite
Miss
part of
Sherry?
being married?
Well, being fun. I mean, doing fun things together, spending time together, laughing and joking with each other. We do a lot of fun things. So fun, being
Fun. Having fun with your husband. Okay.
Yeah.
Brother Allen.
Right.
Hold it up. That was
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Can you see it?
We get a very good.
Well, we doing, I thought you did.
so,
Can we get a score check?
yeah. Just what kind of score are we looking at now?
The Allens have 7, the Whites have 6, and the Bats have 5.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay. Well, it's anybody's game right now because
We
We have one question
There's
and
one?
we have a bonus question.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So
We can come from behind on the bonus. Okay.
So here we are. So next question is, it's kind of a long question. So communicating effectively is so important in a healthy relationship. Great. Chris is laughing already. There are 4 communication styles in relationships. 1, aggressive, where demanding and defensive. Passive, which they fail to express their needs. Passive aggressive, where they appear indifferent on the surface. Or assertive, where they're confident and considerate of others. How would you describe your wife's communication style? Who's first? I lost track. Chris?
Yeah, let's go with the whites. Let's get this answer.
So it's aggressive, passive, passive aggressive, or assertive.
I'm sure he definitely put aggressive.
Would you what?
Now, I mean, they got all theirs right. Didn't he get everything right?
I think he's yeah.
He got them all.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So, Brother Bass.
And I'm like, Sister Latonya, I think you put aggressive.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Take your time and explain this one to her.
I'd be glad. I got this.
Aggressive,
I got this.
passive aggressive, or assertive? What do you think?
Explain what those mean.
I got this. No, you don't.
Okay, Sherry, you got it.
I got this. Yeah, you better get it right. Assertive.
Assertive? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Right?
Okay.
Compassionate, right? That means compassionate, right?
Yep.
For others. There you go. You better get it right.
Okay.
Right.
Here.
How'd you
Right.
do, hubby?
You better get it right. You better know. I said, you better get this one right.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's pretty you.
Good.
You better get that one right. I am very passionate.
Can we get a score, please?
All right. Well, we still.
There's one more question, right?
Yeah.
No, that's it.
No, there's one more question.
There's one more
The
question.
percentage question.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. I did miss one.
Yeah,
I'm glad we
You guys can say,
pre-recorded.
yeah.
I missed one. I flipped the page before. Thank you, Brother Bats. You guys ready? I'm not ready, obviously. Okay. Sharing responsibility means being on the same team. What percentage of the household chores would your wife say you do? So you tell us, what percentage of the chores would you say your husband does?
Okay, we start with the Allens.
Start with the Allens, yeah.
So he would say something different, but I'm going to say 50%. But if he had his way, he'll say 80%. But I'm going with 50. Half to half.
Okay, so brother Allen,
You better get that.
what percentage of the household
So
chores
she moved away.
would she say you do?
You gonna get the shotgun, Miss Sherry?
No, we do. We do it together, half and half. I mean, it's a
Okay.
thing. You better get
50%.
50%. Impressed with these husbands today.
all right, boy.
Hey, the husbands are
Okay,
on.
okay.
All right, now we're heading down.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Okay.
I'm just waiting.
We do half and half.
Latanya, what would you say is, what percentage of the household chores would you say Chris does?
This is a hard one. Because I don't know how to answer this.
What would I say that you say I do?
Right.
You and I.
Percentage would you say Chris does?
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna give him more of the percentage. I just wanna, is there a frame of the percentage amount, or I have to be kind of hit the nail on
Gotta hit
it?
it. Gotta hit it.
Mhm. Is it 60-40, 80-20?
Do the safe answer, Chris.
Oh,
Shut up, Derek.
I'm put, I don't know, 75%.
He does 75. Okay.
Wow.
Chris?
Now, I would say I do 75%. But I figured Tanya would say, no, we do 50-50.
No.
That's what I'm talking.
So you're saying she'll give you
Me and
what
Chris on the same
homework
page.
to give him?
Absolutely.
I'll say when the topic has come up before, and when I make the claim that I do more around the house, she'll be like, no, we do 50-50.
Right. Okay.
She give you more credit than you.
Right, she
Yeah.
knows.
Right.
I know.
Chris, she know the deal, man. She know.
Safe answer, Chris.
All right.
This is hard. This is hard because I think I do more than chores around the house, but he does the other stuff like take care of the yard. He does, take care of the cars and all of that stuff. And so he does do a lot of the chores too. But so what percentage would he say? I don't
No, what percentage?
What you say.
He does.
Yeah, and that's the thing, I would say, this is not my answer though. I will
It's not
probably,
your answer?
no, I'm talking it out. I'm talking it out.
Okay.
I guess if I give a percentage, I would probably say 60-40 but that's not my answer. Because like I said, I know I do more than stuff, but in the cooking and stuff like that, but he does this other stuff, but he does help out. Now, what would you say I say?
What do you say?
What would he say I say?
Yeah.
The way you come down on me, what do you think?
And considering we losing.
Yeah, we can't catch up. We can't catch up.
You gotta bring it on, Vonda. Bring it on.
So he would probably say, I would say, even though, I'm just trying to say what you would think I would say, maybe that's not right. Certainly you wouldn't write 100%. Certainly you wouldn't.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
I'm going to say, I'll say it's either 60-40.
Okay,
60-40. Okay, so 60%.
6% for him and 40% for you.
Because I do house stuff. I do 60% of the house stuff, and I say he does 40. And
Okay.
I don't do the yard stuff at all, so I give him credit for that. And I don't take the car to the emissions and stuff like that. I give him credit for that, so I'll take more of the house stuff.
Yeah, you hear that? You gotta give credit for that too.
Yeah, but he takes
Gas,
other
car.
stuff, he does some other stuff that I don't have to worry about. And so
40% for him?
40% for him.
Okay.
You've
What did
been
you say, Brother
generous
Bat?
tonight, my dear.
And
You've been generous tonight.
What do you say?
Oh, he said 30.
Yeah, that's
That was close. That was close.
Okay.
All right.
So can we get an update on the score?
Yeah.
I think the Johnson should answer this because this is Pastor's question, and he had some thoughts about it.
Yeah, Tiffany and I
Can I
were
ask
just
a
texting each
question?
other, and Tiffany was like, "We need to ask Pastor because we had some discussion."
Oh, about cleaning the house?
Yes.
Oh yeah, girl. Yeah. What would you think I say?
yeah,
And I mean,
And you gotta include gas in the cars, taking the cars to the shop.
we had a very detailed discussion about this.
Cut the
You did
grass.
yard work.
Clean the house.
I wash clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we have, we tag team. So I'll sort the clothes because I don't want him to wash the things that he's not supposed to wash with the wrong things. So I sort and he will wash. And if he cooks,
We need a percentage.
he'll cook and then I'll clean. Or I'll clean and he'll cook.
That sounds like 50-50 to me.
I feel like somebody dodging the question.
But he does the cars. and he does the grass,
Yeah,
and he keeps gas in the cars.
yeah.
We have a housekeeper that
That
cleans the
sounds like
house.
100%, doesn't it?
So
I'm not gonna give you
I know
100%.
you're not.
I give
I
you,
know.
I would have gave you 80.
say
You want to get the
60-40.
Okay.
I think 60-40. I think I work full time and then I see clients in the evening. So he's home more than me. He's available more than me. So sometimes
No. Now that don't work.
60-40 is what I say. But I'm saying you have a little more flexibility. I'm away from the house. So 60-40.
50-50.
Mhm. That's fair.
Is that what you said?
I'll take it. I'll take that. Yeah, I'm like Chris. You know, we know what we do, right?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Mhm.
But Pastor,
That's right.
he's laughing.
He didn't say 60-40?
No, ladies, what y'all talking about?
That's not what he said. What'd you say?
I don't think Tiffany, the pastor say 60-40.
He didn't give a percentage.
She didn't give a
No,
percentage.
I didn't. But she said everything that I said, though. She did. Mhm.
That he'll take 60. But he
Yeah, I'll
won't
take
do-
60. I'll take 60.
I agree.
All right. So we have scores now. Now we do have bonus questions. Can the bonus question put them over another couple?
Yes. So I want to get the score.
We have another question.
We have a bonus question.
Oh, Jesus.
And if you get the bonus,
So the Allens 9, the Whites 7, and the Bats 6. So the bonus questions were 5 points. So you could take it with this.
Hmm.
All right. So we're going to have one person exit, and I'll let you pick which one is going to answer the question. You're going to exit and you're going to let him answer?
Go ahead, go. I know you better than you know.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, Derek, because you 5 for 5, man. You.
Yeah, I know her.
All right,
Just
here
wait
it
for
is.
the machine. All right, we're going to start with the Whites. You guys ready? We asked your husband, and this question is worth 5 points, and whichever couple is the closest will get the 5 points. How many attendees were at your wedding?
200.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. How many did you say, Chris? I can't see. 205.
205. Oh,
All right, so right down. They're only
okay.
5 points.
Man, that's pretty good.
Very
You
good.
within 5 points. 5 people.
That's very good.
Mhm.
Well,
Okay.
he's a mathematician, so he had to get that last
Yeah,
person.
that brain was gone. Okay, back. Fonda, how many attendees were at your wedding?
I think the list was like 300.
Is that your answer?
300 or 200. Oh, how many people on that list?
Doom, 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 doom.
200. I don't know. 200.
200, Brother Bats?
Brandon.
200.
200.
We
How many?
We got this
perfect match.
Perfect
200.
man. Yeah.
200. Okay, let's see. Allen's. How many attendees were at your wedding, Sherry?
You missed this.
Y'all could go down after this, Derek. If you missed this one.
She planned this, so she should know
I-
this.
Well, 9 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe about 200.
Long time ago.
Maybe about 200.
Okay. Is
Is that your final answer?
that your final answer?
Yes.
What did she say?
200.
Yes. Yes.
What did you say,
I say
Alan?
200. I say 200.
200.
Okay.
Alan. Alan. What the?
I was guessing. I did not know. I was just guessing.
So we have a tie.
No,
I was guessing.
now they're already ahead, so if they get the five points.
Yeah, it can't be a tie.
So
But they're tied.
yeah,
They're tied.
Yeah, so they won. They won the
yeah, they
Allen.
won because they were.
both got.
Yeah, but
more.
they were already ahead. Yeah.
So we'll give them both 5 points. So what's the final?
So Derek.
I know she better got that right.
I was guessing. I know it was somewhere.
Okay, Tish.
The Allens have 14 and the Bats have 11. And
Okay.
the White,
Okay. So the Allen's taking it.
yeah.
Yeah, look like you guys won.
And that was on guessing. That was guessing.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. That was
That was
It was
that was
fun.
good.
It was fun.
Now for your podcast, us men know the women more than the women know us men.
Yeah, I think we need to make a note of that on the podcast,
Yes,
Tiffany. That the men know the women better than the women know the men.
They have to listen to the whole thing to find out.
Now, are we gonna have any beeps? Are we gonna have any
Before
beeps?
we go, we would have.
Oh, there's a gift certificate of $50 for your meal. That's available for the winning couple. So Derek, you fun.
Hey, thank you.
Congratulations.
Okay.
So given all of this wisdom with 39 years of marriage, 59, 39, I'm kind of
29 and 40.
Almost 40 in December.
29 for us.
And the Whites had 22. 22. So can you, as we close out, can you give any advice that you would give for anyone who's considering marriage?
I can. Matter of fact, I know I can. What I would say is, don't sweat the small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff because, and you know, we talk and Sherry tell it. I tell people all the time, is nothing is easy, but it's definitely worth fighting for. And there will be struggles. But that's what brings us closer together because we can go back on those 29 years and there have been events, there have been tears, there have been laughter, there have been all of that. And when we go back and we talk about, we made it.
Absolutely.
We made it. I even talk to my boys, you know, when they're talking about relationships that stick this thing out. I said, if you guys have been through anything what we've been through and we still here talking about it, and we're still having fun. This was really, really fun for us, but we have fun like this all the time. So when we're joking, I mean, we know each other because we know each other.
Yeah.
Communication is a big part too, when you communicate with each other. And also you can't let outsiders get into your personal space, your relationship. You know, that's important too. So, but we done had some tough times, some good times. So we stuck it out, stuck it together, and hope to have another 50 more years to go.
And I ain't going nowhere.
All right, amen. Trustee Betts and Bonner?
Yeah, we've had a number of up and downs over the 39 years, but I will have to ditto that comment about communication. I think that that's one of the most important things to do is to keep open communication, keep talking to each other, you know, let your spouse know how you feel, talk things out, and, you know, just continue to work together.
Another thing I would add to that, because we had to do this countless times, is pray about things. You got to commit to prayer. Because without prayer, you know, prayer has a tendency to open the doors and to calm you down and to bring you closer. You know, so you have to pray about things. So anybody getting married, and I know when Walter and I did the marriage counseling classes a couple of times to a couple of individuals, we always tell them, you got to pray about things. And so I think prayer has been very important in our lives as well.
All right, amen.
And the whites?
I would go to Ecclesiastes, where it talks about a cord of 3 strands is not easily broken. And in the marriage, you have the husband and wife, that 3rd strand has got to be God.
Amen.
That's exactly what I was going to say. God has to be the head of your marriage in order to survive. So in couples, if you don't have God first, I mean, that's why it falters and fails, but absolutely God.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. I would definitely agree. Yeah, I definitely agree, Chris. Without the Lord, you can't do anything. But also a selective hearing. I would say some things, like Derek said, is not worth sweating the little things. But some things you don't have to say. Agree to disagree and move on with it. What would you say, dear?
Well, I mean, communication is key, but I say respect. Respecting your spouse and respecting yourself. And if you are in the marriage, if you're keeping that in the forefront of your minds and the decisions you're making and how you communicate with your spouse, you'll go really far.
Amen. All right. Well, thank you all so much for participating on tonight. This was absolutely a blast. Proud of the brothers, all the husbands, and y'all
we
know.
give it props. We give it to them. They did excellent.